Opus team, Sunday night, open prep class. Time for a little bit of background of what you can expect when you attend that class. So first session through, we really just did some double under practice. I feel like that's the one place to start where you put a little bit of time throughout the next 9-8 weeks. You will see progress 100%. How fast that progress is really hard to say. But having said that, that's how you make progress. Nevertheless, okay, what to expect for the upcoming week. So I've been thinking pretty hard about this. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick an open workout. We're going to do the open workout, but more so talk about really how to approach it and give you a chance to practice it, and not necessarily do it at 100% of your effort, although it's not saying you can't do that, but really how to go about attacking an open workout. So you'll see on the program, you'll see what workout we're going to prepare and practice for, and have you have a little go at it. So I'm pretty excited for it. We'll try to pick workouts that are quite varied, if you will. We'll try to do some of the things that we may not see exactly as we normally see it in our regular programming classes, whether it's space restriction, etc. But that's the plan. So you should expect to do a workout. You could do it as hard or as not hard as you want. You could do the whole thing or a portion of the thing. But that is the game plan. Pick a workout. How to attack said workout. What are some of the things to know going in? How to make the most out of your fitness. And yeah, so really that you feel prepared. One of the things, I've had this conversation a couple of times as I've been in Squamish the last couple of days and ran into some of the old school. We're not old, we're just old school. Old school peeps as the open comes up, and I said, yeah, I've got to start doing some of the things that are going to come up in the open. And I said, it's not because I need to be fitter at those things, but I need to know what I'm capable of in those things. So in the next little while, it's a combination of trying to first find out what I'm capable of so that I can pace accordingly, plan accordingly. And then, of course, I want to up that potentially, and I would like to try to get better at some of those things so that when it is time to test them, I'm going to do well. Or at least if I can't do better than I could today, what I want to do is make the most of what I have today. So there we have it. That's really the goal with the open classes. Looking forward to it. And I really do anticipate that we will have a lot of people participating in the open year, which is incredible. I highly suggest, just like those that jumped on the High Rocks bandwagon, it's super fun doing these community events. It does nothing but make you accountable to your training. It's certainly measurable, but it is really fun. And look, no one cares whether you do it RX or scaled. It's just about you and yourself. I know that some of you guys don't love the people cheering you on. Well, you don't necessarily have to do it at the Friday Night Lights if that's you. You could do it at open gym time with a buddy, and you could set it up that way. But yeah, definitely have this on your calendar, have this on your radar, and come have fun with us. We're going to do it every year, and it is one of those things that's just really good to look back on and a great experience. I don't think I've ever regretted not doing the open, and I've done every single one of them. So, see you on the leaderboard is what they say. See you Sunday.